Hello everyone, this is Digrex83 or Delta 6. This is an impromptu video that I'm just kind of doing out of a little bit of frustration because I've been just trying to do stuff. This is in regards to my content that I've been making. I noticed that my viewership is kind of tanked about, I want to say at least 75% to 90 to 95% from... I mean, granted, my views from my first Hot Wheels Velocity X episode, I was never going to reach that ever again. That 40,000 views or whatever. Granted, that was over the course of several years. And that was a nostalgia trip for a lot of people because no one had really brought that game back to YouTube. And so I get why people exploded in watching that. I get it. My views are never going to get that far up again. Ever. But, okay, there's been this constant routine thing, and I've been feeling it's a bot, but it might not be, it might just actually be users. But every single time I upload a video now, somewhere within the first, I want to say 35 seconds to 95 seconds of a video going live, once I hit the Save Changes button, there's already a dislike. And I mean, unless someone subscribed and gets notifications of my videos, there's not really any real way for anyone other than myself to dislike my own video that fast. If it is someone, you know, I would really appreciate if you left some sort of comment and actually provided some sort of constructive criticism, because if you don't, it really just makes you look like a total dick. And I really have no need, I really have no use for anyone like that on my channel that's a viewer. I mean, if you're not going to tell me what I'm doing wrong in my videos, then why are you here? I mean, I get it. I've had videos I don't like either, and I don't leave a comment sometimes, but I understand that my content is obscure, and I'm going to tell you this right now. There's never going to be a point where my content won't be obscure. It's always going to be obscure. It's just the stuff I'm into. I will never be really into a lot of the mainstream stuff. Sometimes I will be, but there's a lot of times where I won't. You may see a live stream of Trainmaster 4.3. How many videos of that are there on the internet? There are 0. Well, there's John Searle's video of 3.2's demo, but I play a lot of Run 8 because I like Run 8. I know majority of people in the universe don't play Run 8, but it's what I do. The CSX 2057 struggles with the same thing of getting people to watch his videos. He gave up live streaming 100% because no one would watch his stuff. And people like him and people like me, we don't have a lot of money. I don't even have a lot of money for a video editing software or for special effects or for music from Epidemic Sound or something. I don't have any of that. I have what I can get. I'm a college student and I'm a dishwasher. There's only so much money I can make. And I'm not exactly someone like Merc. I don't want to talk shit about Merc because I love Merc. But I'm not exactly Merc Music where I can, you know, spend 3-4 days editing the shit out of a video, having it up, and expecting at least 36,000 views within a few hours. And making essentially a shit ton, at least like $400 per video or something. Or if not even more. I cannot produce that level of content. Some of it is I just do not know how. Other times I do not have the drive for it, or sometimes I don't have the fucking time. The videos I try to do, like the music videos I try to do, are Run 8. You know why? Because I understand how to do cinematics with trains. You ask me to do cinematics like a fucking Call of Duty video or something? You're on the wrong fucking channel. Everything I do is sometimes my content is rushed. Sometimes it's straight from a live stream or straight from recording straight to YouTube. And I get that that's sometimes shit, because sometimes it's on the comment, I sometimes want people to see the raw editing, the raw stuff that I actually experienced, rather than just constant edits and cuts. Because if I did constant editing and cutting, and kind of did it sort of like a lot of generic YouTubers where I cut out a lot of shit, sometimes it's useless. If I cut that out, then I don't feel you're getting the full experience. Sometimes there are times when cuts need to be made, like I've done with the music videos, but when I do like Let's Plays and stuff, I want you to experience the whole thing. So I don't really cut anything. Unless there's like a glitch where I am forced to cut something because something fucked up. But in terms of content, I can only be as good as the stuff I've got in front of me and the skill that I have. And some of these tools that I have, like video editors and such, some of the stuff I still haven't scratched the surface on. Some of it I just have not viewed the... Did this thing stop? Clear all. Just trying to check a video that I've converted over, which I think is good to go now. The big problem here is I don't even understand why this is that MP4. Oh, that's this one. So I just went from a 600 megabyte file to a 2 gigabyte by converting it from FLV to MP4. That is kind of psychotic. There we go. So, and like, yes, my videos are monetized. No, this is not because I plan to live off YouTube or anything. That money sometimes goes to things like maybe a purchase on Jointed Reel or R-Mods. It's just money that goes to my, I earn and it goes to my PayPal. And then I can use it if I need to for a small purchase. Like if I'm low on funds, I can purchase a small something. You know, there's not a lot of stuff like that. That money for that stuff doesn't normally go towards my videos because it's not enough. When I get 85 views on a video and it takes, you know, 6 months for it to get to that many views, it's discouraging. Now look, I'm never going to be a top YouTuber, ever. And part of that is because I don't want to be. Because that would people would want content from me that I am not comfortable making. When I do videos, I want you to experience what I experienced. That's why I do the making of videos. I want you to see what I went through when I was editing these videos. Did I include commentary in the last two? No. I'm trying to get commentary to do for the tiers one, but I don't have the tools to make this stuff happen. I don't necessarily have a lot of the friends that work with me on this stuff. They don't live where I am, so I have to make do with like using Discord or TeamSpeak and using OBS's voice, system recording feature and doing a lot of half-assed stuff and cutting corners just to be able to get videos to you guys that are supreme. Now, some videos I have not really cut corners, like my music videos. No, I've tried to make those as good as I can. There are two of them that are rushed, which is Miss You and Conflicted, but the rest of them weren't really rushed. I tried to put some serious effort into those. And Tears is the best video I've ever made in my life, and some people say Days Gone By is better, but of those two videos are like my peak. I don't think I'm getting much better at content than that. And it's just really frustrating to keep working on this. That's why I scrapped the Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, and people have been telling me that friends have said, don't give up on this project, this is good. But like, the video I have to edit tomorrow is going to be a goddamn nightmare because I have to use screen sharing to show someone else a video that I worked on and they helped me do some footage for. Because he doesn't live here, so it's not easy to show. I don't have the same method of doing developer commentary on a video file that's very short. Because that gives me a short amount of time to do that commentary if the clip is playing. And if it's paused, then it's even more insane. And I'm going to tell you right now, this video that you guys are going to see for the making of the Valhalla Tala beta add-ons trailer version, I want to say it's 1.0 or 1.1, is it's going to be painful to watch, because I had to screen record, I had to monitor capture Windows Media Player to show off the cut clips with commentary that was offhanded, rather than recording just straight up commentary, muting the video in the recording, and then overlaying that over the footage properly. I could have done it that way, and but like, I even kind of technically cut corners in the making of Conflicted video, but part of that was because it was finals and I did that all in like 3 hours. I'm surprised how much, really 5 hours, because I took 2 more hours to compile it and finish it up. But I didn't want to do my voice, because my voice doesn't do these things justice. It's why most of my video, I do commentary on certain things, but I don't think I'm eloquent enough to give a proper... I mean, we have the sneak peek thing coming up for what's going to be in the next Valhalla Tower add-ons thing, and even that's kind of shoddy. It's just between Z and I of giving a preview at 2 in the morning of some of the content you can expect over the next couple days. So I hope you can understand my frustration that I would love to get better at this channel, but this is not an investment for me. This would be a black hole. This would be a black hole of money if I tried putting serious money into YouTube. Because I do not make the kind of content that the general public is so easily appeased by. I don't make meme videos. I'm not like these fucking comment awards channels. Although Cowbelly's, I don't like to talk shit about other channels, but Cowbelly's content right now, I don't even know what the fuck's going on. But these comment awards now, holy shit! I think I might be able to one up this motherfucker just with the shit I'm doing right now. Because it was funny a few months ago, and some of it's not even fucking comment awards anymore. It's just not even memes. It's 2 images together that don't make sense. Or it's just because I don't keep up on enough memes, because I actually have a goddamn job and a goddamn life. Again, I'm not here to take anyone down a peg. Unless they need it, in which case they totally fucking will. I'm not really depressed with it. I'm just stressed because I would love to make better content. But the other problem is the amount of feedback I get from you guys is 0. Very rarely do my fans write back to me saying that something was wrong with the video, or something was good with it, or that they liked it, or they didn't like it, or here's what I could do better, or here's an idea. I mean, people are asking for the V2 sound tutorial. It's the basic one, and yes, I can put that out, but and that'll get some views, but And the other thing is, I am not a person that has a consistent video upload schedule. I gotta go to work, sometimes I gotta go to fucking college, sometimes I got real life shit to do, because the family comes first in this house. I'm still living under the roof of my parents while I'm doing this community college crap, and until I can figure out the dorm situation next semester, then I'm living with them, so it's their house, their rules. And I know some people are going to laugh. Yeah, you're 22, you're living in your house, and you know what? I don't give a flying fuck what you think. I really don't. Okay, maybe that's a little too harsh, but I just got things that are real life takes priority over YouTube. And I'm not some person that's like, oh, I got a schedule for when my videos come out. Because I don't know a lot of my videos. Like, Tears took months to come to fruition. Because Tears, by the time it came out, there was a 3-month period where I had originally started it. 3 months prior is when I had started, and I worked on it a bit, and I worked on it, and I stopped, and there was a point where I just gave up and wasn't sure what to do with it. And then one day I got the drive to start doing it again. Same with Days Gone By. Days Gone By took a few months to come to fruition. In fact, Days Gone By took longer than Tears, technically. Because Days Gone By kind of started before Tears, but it just fucked, you know. I mean, those projects just... The problem is, if I try to do things on an upload schedule, every piece of content that I will create will be the worst content you've ever seen from me. If you try to rush the work, if I tried to rush the work that I did any more than I do now, then I wouldn't be getting any views. I learned my lesson with Miss You and Conflicted and Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, which I stopped doing for a few days, because if I tried to rush that any more than I did, it's the reason why I scrapped the project, because I was trying to convert our testing winter mod crap from Valhalla to private. I tried getting every single texture I could from that mod to work in V2. Some of them did. Some of them were just really half-assed, and the textures just weren't proper. Like, there'd be black boxes around bushes and stuff. It was god-awful. And some of the winter trees wouldn't even load because there were new trees and models in version 2, where the old V1 trees and models went. Or textures and models were. And that's why I scrapped that, because I spent like 3 hours trying to get all that crap prepared, and then when it turned out to be dog shit, I went back to V1, and V1 Selkirk with these winter textures, which I think are uncompressed inside the XNBs, which puts a serious strain on the V1 engine. It basically means you can't record at 30 FPS. It's physically impossible, even on the most powerful rig in the world, to do V1 at 30 frames a second with those textures and have it come out super smooth. The other thing is, I don't own a super powerful computer, so the amount of games I can play are the ones that I like to play. And sometimes my graphics settings for certain things just aren't that great. Some of the early Valhalla Tower V2 trailers were shit, because I had to turn shadows off. Because okay, with this 7670M graphics card in this thing, do you understand how hard it is to get 30 frames a second in Run 8? It's goddamn hard. I had to turn resolution scaling down. That's why things look a little pixelated sometimes. I am working with a budget here, and the budget has to do with my hardware and the current amount of money I have in my checking account at a time, which I try not to spend very much of, because reality is far more important than this channel will ever be. And I've been doing this channel for over 10 years now, and I'll admit that the level of content has gotten marginally better over time, considering I'm not like... It was 10 years ago, so I was like, what, 11 or 12 or something, and so... Yeah, it's gotten better than when I was 12 years old and was terrible at taking videos, but 10 or 11 or 12 years old when I was just doing videos with a camera and didn't know how to do proper zooming or proper photography or anything that my dad taught me. So yeah. So, I mean, it's gotten better in that way, and some people have liked my stuff. People really like Days Gone By, and I personally loved doing it. I was frustrated because I actually made a few mistakes when I first compiled it, and was like insanely angry at myself for like the next 24 hours until I could fix the video. And then it turned out great. And apparently a few of the devs from Run 8 liked it, so that was a nice touch. I think a few people from Run 8 like Tears as well, and these were my two favorite projects. So, like, yes, I have a professional video editor. I have Movie Studio Platinum 13, which is what I've been using, and it's been working out great. doing preview playback is kind of a pain in the ass, because if the computer's not plugged in, it goes into the low power mode that I told it to do. So this is my fucking fault. But if the laptop's not plugged in 24/7, not plugged in when I'm doing playback, the playback suffers because the CPU is in power saver mode. I've just been busy, and this next video is probably, I'm just warning you guys, the making of the Valhalla Tower Islands trailer, which was something we only did because we didn't have another one of the people that helped with tiers on tonight. There's like 2 or 3 people that I still need commentary from, and I don't even know how I'm going to do any of that. If anyone watching this, and I swear to God, if anyone, including people right now who are watching who I know would normally never leave a comment, leave a comment, because right now I'm in a position where this next project, I'm not sure I can make it work and have it be good quality. I can make it work, probably, but is it going to be something that's going to be worth watching? Besides, I mean, maybe for me, it might be worth watching, but for my audience, well, what's left of them? I'm not really sure how many of you are left. I mean, I get it. There's a lot of people on my subscribers list I don't watch either. I just haven't subscribed to them because I thought they were good at one point and they diverged off. And I'm sure that's what most of you guys do with mine. I get that. I really fucking get that. But it's also... it's very frustrating when I basically don't know what to do with this channel. Now, this channel is never gonna have a single direction, because if I did a single direction kind of channel and was like mainstream and all that shit, I would have thrown myself off a bridge a long time ago, like metaphorically, because I can't do that. If I had to stay on a one track for a specific piece of content every single time for the rest of my career, I could never do that. As an ADD person, if I'm not keeping myself occupied, I'm going insane. Meaning that my interests change a crazy amount. Sometimes I'll be playing Run 8, sometimes it'll be playing Hot Wheels, sometimes I'll be playing Half-Life 2 Deathmatch out of the blue, or playing zombies, or I'll be doing whatever. There will never be a consistent income of a specific type of content on this channel. And I know that might disappoint some people, but that's just how it is. Because if I tried doing that, this channel would fall apart. And I wouldn't be making good content for you guys, and it wouldn't be good for me, and it wouldn't be good for you. And I get this has been 23 minutes of just bullshit for some of you, but, you know, I would like to make good content, but this is not a job for me. And I think the thing that hurts me most is, the dislikes are probably some hint that I'm doing some shit wrong, and some of that's never going to change. Like, if people don't like the Run 8 music videos, don't even bother coming to my goddamn channel, because those are going to keep coming. And if you don't like them, fuck right off. Because that's just how it is. Because that's my passion. And I like doing them. And, sure, maybe dislikes mean I need to not rush them as much, but, when I do a video explaining that one of them was rushed, and people give dislikes on that video, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Just not make videos at all? Is that supposed to get me likes or some shit? Like, to the people that dislike me, give me a fucking reason why. I kind of almost wish that that was a thing you had to do on YouTube, is that if you gave a dislike, you had to give a reason why. I get that system can be easily abused. But what the fuck do you want me to do? If you're not going to tell me what I'm doing wrong and you think something's wrong with my video, then what the fuck is your point? So yeah, so I'm still kind of trying to figure out where this what's gonna go on with this channel. I just did a little Let's Play of kind of half-assed of Train Frontier Classic, which just made on Steam about 10 days ago, 11 days ago at the time of this recording, with some friends in multiplayer, and just average videos of it, but I hope you enjoy them. And the making of Tears is gonna probably not happen for a few months, because it was already a hard enough thing to do it without commentary, to make it a professional video. To do this with commentary, to review the damn thing, I have no idea how I'm gonna do that. Maybe you guys do. If someone knows a way to do this where I can record commentary from people in a short amount of time and overlay it to a video and make it so that I don't have to freeze the clip video in between the commentary, or slow that video clip down so that the commentary fits into that slot. If you guys can figure out how to do this shit, because this is professional shit that I've never attempted before. If someone knows how to do some of these video tricks better than I can, or shit that I'm trying to do that I don't know fucking how to do, send me a PM, send me a goddamn comment, help me out here. I'm only as good as, these videos are only as good, the editor is only as good as the person using it. And, I'm not exactly a fucking film genius. I never studied film theory and never did any of that shit. I just used YouTube tutorials to figure out this damn program, because AVS Video Editor is the worst goddamn thing in the universe, and crippled the fuck out of my computer when I did it. So does Movie Studio Platinum, but it works a little bit better than fucking AVS. AVS was a piece of shit. That's what I did the early Velocity X episodes on, at least up through episode 6 or 7. And, I've learned my mistake with that is to never use that editor again, because it's fucking dog shit. So I'm gonna go upload this bullshit now, and I'll talk to y'all later.